Crime and fraud in digital advertising is a vast issue with serious global economic impact. Studies report that in 2015, criminals have stolen $8.2 billion from advertisers in the U.S. alone. The problem is so deeply embedded into the structure of the digital media supply chain that companies often feel helpless and overwhelmed in developing protocol to protect their business. These crimes are centered on three major areas, creating a chain of criminal activity. The first is the piracy of media and publisher content, including videos, articles, and photos. The second is the distribution of malware through infected advertising creative and web pages. The third crime is advertising fraud that allows for these bad actors to steal money from the ecosystem on a large scale. It's important to note that these three crimes are intrinsically linked together. The good news is, there's an industry-wide solution called Verified by Tag that will leverage the technological power of the digital supply chain to put the brakes on this criminal activity. Leaders from all corners of the marketplace have created an organization called the Trustworthy Accountability Group, or TAG. TAG is a first-of-its-kind cross-industry program with a mission to create transparency among business partners in digital advertising to fight these crimes. Here's how the program works. Companies register to be verified by TAG by participating in a two-part authentication process. First, they apply to be part of the TAG registry. After a background check and review process to confirm they are complying with best industry practices, they become tagged. Tagged companies are given a unique tag identifier, or seal. This seal allows them to showcase they are operating legitimately to their business partners. Think of it like other seals of approval that we all have come to rely on, such as Consumer Reports, Good Housekeeping, or Energy Star. When you see these seals on a product, you immediately trust the brand. The second form of authentication is the Tag Payment ID system, which creates a record of who gets paid for every ad impression. This payment tracking program will choke off the criminal's cash flow. Every sector of the supply chain is getting tagged, including brands, publishers, agencies, networks, and exchanges. Here are some examples of how Verified by Tag is working today. Say a brand wants to run a national programmatic digital campaign using a media buying agency. The marketer would check if the agency is part of the TAG registry, and the agency would likewise make sure the client is tagged to confirm they are not some criminal masquerading as a brand to distribute malware on people's computers. The agency would then place the order into their trading desk platform, adding a criteria to purchase media only from tagged partners. A tagged sell-side platform, or SSP, would receive the order from the agency and reach out to tag-registered ad networks. Those networks would place the media order with tagged publishers, and all of this happens within fractions of a second and is programmatically executed, leveraging the existing media buying infrastructure. Every participant can now breathe a big sigh of relief knowing they are working with trustworthy partners who are not engaging in or supporting criminal activity. Verified by Tag is also being used in direct buys, where a brand wants to work with a publisher one-on-one. With the Tag seal, companies can now quickly authenticate the other party's identity, as well as their ethical standards of not wanting to transact with criminal organizations. The Verified by Tag program is providing a greatly needed transparency in how business is being done in digital advertising, and criminal access is being marginalized. As the tag registry grows, the criminals will be forced to move to the dark, murky corners of the internet and eventually will be filtered out. The market will transform to a place of clarity, safety, and confidence. Legitimate companies will deliver higher ROIs on their media campaigns and business transactions. So, if you see a company that's tagged, you're working with a partner you can trust. To get your business verified by Tag or help to create tag solutions, go to tagtoday.net. The Trustworthy Accountability Group, or TAG, was formed in 2014 as a cross-industry coalition among IAB, the ANAs, and the 4As, with a mission to fight crime in digital advertising. Its board and participants represent the world's top brands, agencies, publishers, social media, and technology companies. TAG has assembled the most accomplished leaders in the media business, including engineers and ad operations experts, to build solutions across the 3 key areas of piracy, malware, and fraud. Go to tagtoday.net to learn more and get involved.